Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. My name is Ash, and today I'm going to do a quick review for the QUByte Classic Collection, The Humans. Now, this was released onto the store on the 3rd of February 2022, developed by Piko Interactive and published by QUByte Interactive, who were kind enough to send me a copy of this for this review, so big thank you to them for that. And I played this on the Xbox Series X via backwards compatibility, and this is obviously also available on Xbox One. Now, this collection is a retro collection of multiple versions of The Humans. Now, for those who don't know what The Humans is, it's a puzzle game where you basically control a group of cavemen, and you have to use sort of cooperation and teamwork between all of the cavemen you have got to basically get one of them to the end goal. Now, this collection includes 3 versions of the game. It includes the SNES version, it includes the Game Boy version, and it also includes the Genesis or Mega Drive if you live in the cool UK with the better name version. Now, the Genesis version has to be unlocked. I haven't been able to do it myself just yet, but I have looked online, and I believe you have to sort of complete the other versions fully to get the Genesis version. But it doesn't state anywhere. It says in the description you get 3 versions, but it doesn't say anything when you get into the game. So I feel it could have maybe been a bit more open about that. Basically, could you imagine buying the Disney Classics collection and you couldn't play the Aladdin games until you completed one of the others? You'd feel a bit shortchanged, and rightly so. Now, it's great when companies do these sort of classic preservations, bringing retro games to modern consoles, and I even love it when it's these weird games that I've never heard of before. Like, I'd never heard of The Humans. Looking at it, like I say, it comes across as a sort of similar style game to Lemmings, but obviously not Lemmings, you've got cavemen. Now, there's not a lot of options for visuals, same as we did a previous QUByte Classic one. That you have nice sort of things around the screen, which is nice, so it obviously keeps the original resolution. And with the Game Boy versions, you do have some sort of colour options as well, which is quite nice. So you can have like the standard original GB colours or different ones, which is an always nice addition. But there are no extras with this. There are no sort of case or manual scans, which is another thing I think these classic collections should have, and it's very little work, and it's just a nice little extra. And there isn't a sort of instruction section. Again, just give us a page that says what the controls are, because the last time I did a classics collection, sort of like a QUByte Classics review, my main gripe was that you just basically thrown in with no knowledge, because obviously back in the day you would read the manual before you play in. But I can't complain too much. Like I said, this one is much easier to get your head around, much more straight to the point, so it could be worse. So the games themselves are alright. It's very basic sort of puzzle-styled gameplay. The graphics aren't too bad. The sound effects are probably the worst thing about the games. But like I say, they are retro, and they are they're just the original games. They haven't tweaked them and changed anything as such, so you can't really complain. It's just nice that they're there. So stuff like that, it's just always a bonus. Now, the games themselves, like I say, they're not the easiest to get all the achievements on, but they are pretty fun to play, and just obviously go back to a different time, basically, and see what games were like back then and how they've evolved. And obviously, the benefits of these collections is they have got save and load features, which weren't there in the original, because obviously the SNES, etc., didn't have that ability. And the level design isn't that bad in this one. The puzzles are pretty decent. It's just not the best control scheme, and it could do with that extra content, like a manual and a tutorial sort of page. and this is a very sort of niche style game. It hasn't aged well overall. I'm quite happy to go back and play them, but like I don't think modern gamers who haven't played a lot of retro would be that interested in it. So it all depends on if you like that sort of slow plodding, sort of planning and preparing and checking around the level before you actually do anything, before you you make your moves, or you prefer the sort of fast-paced gameplay. Because like I say, on this one, it isn't the fastest type of gameplay. There is a bit of variety in there. Obviously, you've got your spear throwing, you've got your climbing and all that sort of stuff, but it is a very sort of methodical, slow-paced game overall. So I highly recommend you check it out. Like I say, if you're into retro games, it's priced at £6.69, which isn't bad. If you're getting 2 games out of the box, and obviously you should be able to unlock a 3rd one later on as well. So for that price, it's a really good deal, especially when, like I say, you can't get these games on their original hardware anymore without buying them second-hand as such. And the addition of obviously the save states and stuff like that is always a welcome bonus in retro gaming in my eyes. But that's that for this video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and we'll see you soon for more content. Bye for now.